Brute Strength Day 42, I believe. This is from my training on Sunday. And honestly, going into this training, I didn't really feel the best. I mean, I didn't feel the best, but I didn't feel like very energetic because I've had lot going on during the day. I had to help my mom with cleaning her apartment as she's moving, and I had to watch a soccer game, stuff like that, prepare a lot of food. So my training became late at night. It wasn't my priority during the day, which usually I'll just have all of my um, thoughts located towards my training and really like build up mentally for it throughout the day, which I think makes a big difference. So usually what I will do on trainings like these is that I'll just lower my expectations because I'm not going to make any PRs anyways. You'll see I did 300 sets of 5 plus a set of 11. Um, really, yeah, just about pull-ups. I could already feel from the first rep that I didn't really have that kick from the beginning where it just really felt explosive. So on these kind of days, in like big exercises that you have, there's really not much of a point in pushing it extremely high because if you think about it, you're already feeling worse than you have done before. You're already feeling very tired. So if you're gonna push hard, um, have a lot of arousal, adrenaline that is gonna affect recovery even more, then you that doesn't even make sense. Like just go in training as hard as you can on the day, do what you can, maybe leave a little bit in the tank so you are fully recovered for the next day, and just trust that the week after that, when you are fully recovered and everything are optimal, you're getting your optimal sleep, you're getting enough food, things like that, your thoughts are planned towards the training, then you're gonna make PRs again because that is how it is. There will be weeks where you are more busy and stuff like that. And when you have more stress, it doesn't make sense to try to absolutely break yourself down with training as well and just create an even bigger hole that you have to get out of over the next period of time. But these latter races, they felt good anyways. I did 18 in the first set. They are still getting close to 20 reps with 16 kg. One of the things I'm trying to do with them is that I'm trying to point my pinky fingers up to target my side delts more as much as possible. Though it becomes hard, I'm trying to do that. Then I did dumbbell flies with 28 kg for the first time, and I'm starting all the way down at 8 reps because I'm not used to the weight before. I have never used this weight before. And I can feel like now is the time where it starts to get really hard to get up to 20 reps. I'm probably not going to be able to increase by 1 rep every single week. And even though this is not all the way to failure, though the last rep looks very hard, um, I could have waited a bit at the top and probably squeeze out another 2 reps. This is still more than enough to get a good stimulus because I've not used this weight before, and as I always say, you want most of the time it should be the exposure to new weights or something new that makes a difference, and not just the increase in effort. Because if you always have to beat the old number week after week after week, you're doing a test set and you have to add 2.5 kg to it the next week, you're just going to be filled with anxiety, and your blood pressure is going to rise. It's a lot easier when you have stuff left in the tank and you can push a little bit in the back off sets. Um, yeah, so that's just my honest opinion. What I'm trying to focus on for these reps here is my right arm. As you all have seen, it is a little bit behind. Moving on to the ring flies, same thing as usual here, 4 sets of 12. And I'm trying to bring the rings as wide as I possibly can. As you can see, I could feel that the way I was turning out the rings on this first set was it's not really optimal because I'm losing the stability in my elbows. They start to go a little bit like inwards towards me on the when I'm out in the position furthest out. So which is not really good for the middle side of the elbow as there comes a lot of pressure there. So in the next set, what I really tried to do was to have the like rings turned a little bit more towards me, so the face of my palms were closer towards my like face towards me instead. And I could feel that it was a lot better. And you can also see I'm getting a lot deeper here. My elbows are getting behind my shoulders, and my head is getting deeper than my palms. I gotta say, like, if I had to do either these or the ring flies, not ring flies, dumbbell flies forever, I would say that I would definitely prefer these, because there are a lot of things that you can do with these that you can't really accomplish with the dumbbell flies. Like, because it's body weight, it's a lot easier recovery wise. You also have a lot of stability here, so you're building up the strength in your tendons. What you also get with these is that when you are at the top, there is still a need to contract. So I personally get more of a pump with these than I can possibly get with dumbbell flies. And not to say that I don't get a pump when I do trendy dumbbell flies with the 24 kg dumbbells. I do certainly get a big pump there. But when I do these, the pump I get and the shaking and stuff like that is unmatched. And I can even do drop sets where I move the rings closer in towards me. Anyway, that is all for today, and I'll see you all for day 43 next.